everyone. So today we'll be creating a C program tutorial, and first we'll be creating a program that will display my name, and the second is create a program that multiply, divide, add, and subtract two numbers, then make a pseudocode algorithm and flowchart on it. So the first part is to display my name. So here in coding C, so I already write the includes, and so next we'll be using the char the name. We'll write the size of our name, so we'll say that we have 20. Then next is we'll write the int, so we have a two numbers, so we'll write the num1 and num2, and so the addition, so sum, and then the subtraction, so I will just write the sub, then multiplication, then division. So next is we will write the printf, then should enter name. Then so next is we'll write the gets the name, and printf again, and so we'll write the name of the person, so the name of the person is, and then %s, then so I forgot the name, then this. So this is the first part of our program, so a line to know that this is then second part of our program is we'll be creating a program that multiply, divide, and subtract two numbers, then make a pseudocode algorithm and flowchart on it. So second part is here. We'll write the printf because we are already in the end num1 num2, so then input two numbers, put two numbers. So this is, we call this the display integer, so to display the integer, display integers. And next is we'll use the scanf, then %t, so we have a two numbers, so 2%t, then so ampersand is ampersand in the num1, and then ampersand num2. So scanf is the one who will read the integers. Then the third part is we will the initialization. So we'll write the sum. So sum num1 plus num2, and to subtract num1 minus num2, and then the multiplication is num1 times num2, then the division. So we'll find the quotient. So num1 then num2, and run this program. So in sum we will write the printf, then the sum then the %d, and then we'll write sum. So in subtraction is printf. So in subtraction we will use the difference. So difference, then %t, then n. So subtraction. Then next is printf. So product. Multiplication is product, then %d and multiplication. So printf. So the division is quotient, %t, and then division. And then we'll do the line. So this is the second part of our program. So the third part of our program is the temperature of a city in Fahrenheit degrees is input through the keyboard. Use scanf function in your program to ask the user to input any number or string. Write pseudocode, algorithm, flowchart, and C program to convert that temperature into centigrade Celsius. So the third part is we'll write the printf again, and then we'll say in here is enter temperature in Fahrenheit. Then use the scanf to read the integers. So %f, so we'll be using float and f. So in here, the first part of our program, so we will also put the float and the Fahrenheit and the Celsius. So then here, so the example is the Celsius would be, so float minus 32, then times in 5 divide 9. Then printf the temperature in centigrade Celsius. Centigrade Celsius. Then the percent, so the 0.2 float, then Celsius. So the return to finish our program is return O, and that's it, our program. So let's see if this program will run. Okay, run. So we have one error in the scanf. So this is not a percent. So this is the backlash, and we forgot one parenthesis. Then again, we'll run this. So it's working. We'll say Chazal Honrihas. Then the name of the person is Chazal, so input two numbers. So we would say is 34, 12 and 34. And the sum is 46. Difference is negative 22, and the product is 408, and the quotient is 0. So the third is enter temperature in Fahrenheit. So let's say 45. So our centigrade Celsius is negative 17.78. So that's it. So now I'll be my pseudocode. So my pseudocode is input name, then print name, input two numbers, then calculate their sum and their difference and their product, their quotient, then print the sum of two number, the product of the two number, the difference and the quotient, then read and input the temperature in Fahrenheit, then print the temperature in Fahrenheit, convert F to centigrade Celsius, then print temperature in Celsius. Then the algorithm is, the step one is read an input name, then read an input number 1 and 2. So then print the two numbers, um, the sum equals num1, so add the num1 and num2, then subtract the num1 num2, multiply num1 and num2 and divide the num1 and num2. Then next is print the sum of given numbers, then the difference, then print the product and the quotient. And the third is read and input temperature in Fahrenheit, then the Celsius is Fahrenheit minus 32 equals times 5, 9. Then print temperature in centigrade Celsius. Then our flow chart is first start, then read and input name, print name, sum, add the num1 and 2 and subtract the num1 and num2 and multiply and divide the num1 and num2. Then print sum, print different, and print product and print quotient. So then the two number, and then read and input temperature in Fahrenheit, then print temperature in Fahrenheit, then Celsius is Fahrenheit minus 32. The times of 5 divide 9, so print temperature in Celsius in centigrade Celsius, then the and